If you think your company could be or is dormant, but are not quite sure, then stay tuned. In this video, we will cover what exactly is a dormant company, how do you know if your company is actually dormant, what is a dormant company's filing requirements, how can you file dormant company accounts. Before I get into today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as a notification bell to make sure you're kept up to date with all our latest content. This really helps us to produce more helpful videos and to get you free quality advice from real qualified accountants. What exactly is dormant status for your limited company? Well, the Companies House official definition is if it's had no significant transactions in the financial year. Significant transactions don't include filing fees paid to Companies House, penalties for late filing of accounts, money paid for shares when the company was incorporated. So according to Companies House, any transaction that does not feature in the above list could classify your company as trading as opposed to dormant. However, in practice, there is sometimes wiggle room within reason. And according to HMRC, your company is dormant when you do not receive a notice to deliver a company tax return or are not expected to deliver a company tax return. Remember, you can only file dormant accounts from the beginning of the next company year. So let me explain this with an example. If your company year end is, say, the 31st of March and you ceased trading on the 2nd of February of the same year, then you cannot declare or make your company dormant from the 2nd of February. Even if you do not trade between the 2nd of February and the 31st of March, for the company year to 31st of March, you will have to file sufficient accounts and a company tax return to both Companies House and HMRC. However, if by definition your company remains dormant in the next company year, so the 1st of April through to the 31st of March, then your company can file dormant accounts to Companies House and doesn't need to file a company tax return to HMRC. However, you will need to notify HMRC in advance that your company will be dormant. Here's a simple 3-point test you can carry out yourself. Number 1 is to identify your company year. So go to companieshouse.gov.uk and type in your company name. Look at the accounts next made up to date and establish what your current company year is and the next company year. Number 2, check your business bank transactions. If you have been trading and or made any significant transactions in the current company year, then you will have to wait until the next company year before you can declare your company dormant, providing you don't intend to make any significant transactions. And number 3, check if you are VAT registered and PAYE registered. If so, you will need to either deregister for each or submit nil returns in the company year you declare your company dormant. The advantages of placing your company in dormant status is that there are less filing and compliance requirements, and most likely fees as a result. It keeps your company on ice, if you like, and allows you to retain any assets, both tangible and intangible, such as the company name. Just remember that for Companies House, the filing requirement will only change where a company is both dormant and small. A company is considered small if it has any two of the following. Number 1, a turnover of 10.2 million or less, 5.1 million or less on its balance sheet, 50 employees or less. Once registered as dormant with HMRC, a company will no longer need to pay corporation tax and will no longer need to submit a corporation tax or a company return. Although in practice it is advisable to submit a nil company tax return. This is to ensure HMRC systems definitely record your company as dormant, as in the past we have experienced that a phone call to HMRC does not always get registered properly by them. Dormant company accounts are effectively a simplified version of the full statutory accounts most trading companies need to submit to Companies House. If you're looking for more information on completing and filing dormant company accounts, both to Companies House and HMRC, click on the link to head to our website where there are some free resources and options to help you achieve a successful dormant company filing. I hope this video has helped you gain a better and clearer understanding of the basics of dormant company accounts and has taken you one step closer to knowing your numbers. As always, let me know in the comments your thoughts on today's video or if there are any topics you'd like us to cover in the future. Finally, be sure to like and subscribe as this really does help us to get our content out there. This is Tony D'Angelo for the Accounting and Tax Academy. Thanks for tuning in.